Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In today's lecture, we will study how we can make two or more columns in our document. So normally when we type, in fact, on a page, it is just a single column. The whole document is like a single column. But say we want to create a magazine or newspaper or something, so how we can divide our page into two columns or three or more. So for this I have opened this new document 1, and now I will try and I will put some text on it. For example, I have opened a newspaper site, The Nation, and here we are in the sports news. So I click some news and I will simply copy some data so that we may not type everything, we may not waste our time on that, and instead we must put all our effort in creating the document, right? So I was just doing something, so let me check. Yes, so now Control C. Okay, fine. Control V. So now you can see that it is a single column on the page, right? And I again copy the same text and same text and same, so that we may have 2 or 3 pages, and I may teach you in a better way. So now, for example, here we have page number 4, okay? And now I go again on the top, Control Home. I am on the top, right? Now here, say you want to convert this much area into two columns. So what will I do? I will select this area and then I will go into the layout, check layout, right? And in main menu layout, we have the page setup control box, and here we have an option, there is columns. I will drop it down, I will open it, and here it is by default on the 1. And if I click it 2, then check what will happen in my document. Click. So now you may see that in fact this is 2 columns now. Again, for example, I want to make, although it will simply look awkward right now because you will have to format, but again, if I select these lines or paragraphs and I again go to layout, columns, and now in the columns I click 3. So you will find that on the same page, this part that you have selected is going to have 2 columns and this part is going to have 3 columns. Obviously you will give it some title, you will put some image into it. For example, I'll do it, insert, and for example we want to insert a picture into it, so insert picture. And now from here, for example, this is the picture, I simply double click, so check it is here. And in my previous lecture I told you, when you will try to move it, you will not be able to do that because you will have to change the layout. I will go there and I will say, okay fine, I want it like this or some other manner, right? Whatever I want. And now then I can move it, I can put it like this or maybe outside somewhere, so you can change its place, you can move it. So this is the way how we can in fact insert an image and how we can make a document. Or you can do this, that you can make the first page with some story, like I put the cricket match. You may put anything of your interest, you can copy it from the internet and you can put it in your magazine. And then you can do this, that the first page, for example, of your magazine has 2 columns, second page has 2 columns, third page has 2 columns, and fourth page has 3 columns. It is up to you how you format that, right? You know how to set the margins and everything, but in this lecture we have learned that how we can add the columns or how we can divide the document into more than 1 column. So now let me check one more thing. I will just put the cursor here, enter, right? Fine. And now I select this and I make it again so that we are revising. So I will select and I will again go to main menu, then I will go to layout, then I will go to page setup where I have the control columns, I will drop it down and I can make it 3 columns again. So in this way you can do that, right? So this is how we convert our document or text into multiple columns. Now it is up to you how you explore that, how you can insert images into it. You can add, for example, from here something, and I want to give it a heading, so you can insert somewhere here some home, and from here I can insert, not home, insert, and I say that some word art. Okay, fine. New story, and now this is the title. So you have to make it beautiful, presentable, so there must be images into it, and for you people it must not be more than 15 pages. Okay, you must put all your effort on the formatting of it. And now another thing, very very important thing, that normally, and the title page will be different. Okay, the title page will be, it can have some picture of Pakistan or the sports or the cricket or whatever you like. Okay, and then inside, just like a magazine, divide it into table of content, and then the content, it is up to you how you think. So group should talk to each other, one person or two persons should collect the content, and then you all sit together to make it and understand it, right? And now what I want to do is, for example, I want that it must have a header, right? Just like the magazines, that they have in the footer some page number, on the top the story title or whatever. So what will I do? Check. I will in fact insert the header or footer. So main menu, insert, and then a header, and we can put header of any type, for example this simple one or custom made, but I will just put it like this because I have taught you in the previous lecture. Click. So here we have this thing. So I don't know on which page I am, page number 2 of 5, right? Second down, for example, the title of the story, or whatever the title of the news, whatever you want to, right? So like this. And now check one important thing. In fact, when I will check, it will be on every page. Check. Second page of magazine, second page of magazine. But now what I want is, I want that this must be different from the first one, right? So what will I do? Here in the main menu, when we are in header or footer, in normal case in design you will not find this, because check, here we have the design, this one, but this design appears when we are in header and footers, right? So now from here I can write down, I can check different, odd and even, right? That means on the odd pages the header would be different, on the even pages the header would be different. For example, here I write down the name of my magazine. For example, I say that, okay, this is my magazine, right? So now check. Now if I go and check, this is different. This is odd page, this is even page, this is again odd page, or this is, sorry, I should write down first page. First page of magazine, enter. Sorry, right? So in this way we can have the header and footer different on even and odd pages. Similarly, in the magazine, in the footer, we normally have the page number. So you can again go to insert. You already know that how we can insert the page number and how we what kind of, okay, not top of the page, for example bottom of the page, and like this. So now check, your every page is going to have 1, 2, right, and Why it is not showing on the second page? Because we have already mentioned that even and odd will be different. So what will I do? I will say no, not in the case of footer, these must not be different. So again check, I have selected the footer and I will go into the design of these header and footers, and here I will, in options, I will uncheck different odd and even pages. Now when I will double click and I will go and check on my different pages, so page 1, here it is showing the, it is showing the page number 1, and now here it is showing us the page number 2 and page number 3 and so on. So in this way you can make a beautiful and interesting and presentable magazine kind of document that can have more than one columns. Okay, now it is up to you how you people decide and design, and then you can make this magazine. You know how to insert picture, how to insert text box, how to insert the header footer page. I have already taught you all that. So now you will have to make this and submit that. Thank you very much for this. I hope you will understand that. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.